Hello everybody and welcome to week 3 of the GPC. We are facing Ethan and the Tennessee Tynamos, and he is currently 2-0 plus 10 because he got 2 5-0s. I'm currently 1-1 plus 1. I should have been 2-0, but who cares? I suppose. So, this is my team. This is Ethan's team. He has Zygarde 50%. Starmie, KEK, Lego, Shaman, Swampert, Magmortar, Z, Substrika, Mega Pinsir, Keegan, Spiritomb, and Ariados. So, Zygarde 50%. I did a mock battle with Johnny because Johnny asked for a mock for mock. So we did it and he beat me 1-0, but I only had a very slightly different team then. But anyway, he didn't bring Zygarde, but Zygarde is such a stable on his team. I still figured he would bring it, but it doesn't have the world's greatest matchup versus me, because if he brings it I know it will have HP Ice because I have a Landorus. So my Zygarde answer you'll see in a minute. He has Starmie, which is scary, fast and shit. KEK definitely gonna come because I have a Latios. And the Landorus, he has probably the one move called Magnetize. Lego, I don't know if he'll bring it. Shaman, probably Cobra Berry. Swampert, Window Berry, I assume. I think it's gonna come. Magmortar, I don't know for sure. Substrika, definitely possible. That's a pretty decent matchup versus me with double kick. Mega Pinsir is a okay matchup versus me. I think it will come because close combat and return kinda ripped through my team. Keegan, I didn't prepare for. Spiritomb, I didn't prepare for, and Ariados I did not prepare for. So I am going to pause this video because I don't want to reveal my Tyranitar set, because I sent it in and it got one shot immediately. So I'm not going to reveal that, so I'm going to pause the video now. Okay, I'm back. So my second Pokemon is in fact Crafty, with max and defensive, bulk and HP, and with Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Stone Edge, knock off. I can live a return for a Mega Pinsir even without Intimidate. Well, it's a roll without Intimidate, but Stone Edge doesn't one-shot actually, I think, but it does a lot. So that's cool. Knockoff for knockoff purposes. His Z moves uses as Starmie and Magmortar, so he doesn't really have a great knockoff switch in. Also, yeah, Mega Pinsir is a knockoff switch in, but I don't know if he'll risk that because all my other moves will effective against that. Anyway, great Zygarde answer because Ice Punch does a 2 shots and breaks subs, and I can take like 4 banded 1000 arrows, so that's nice. Next Pokemon, Registeel, Mr. Steel Girl. The Stealth Iron Head, Toxic, Protect. I didn't really need a 4th move necessarily, so I just put on Protect in case I needed Toxic Stall in his team, because his team is quite Toxic weak, and if he wants to set up a substitute with like his Zygarde, I have my trusty annoying lad for that. As you can see, I have an Expert Belt, Infiltrator, Moonblast, Hurricane, Hidden Power, Ground, Energy Ball, and Whimsicott with almost max speed and max special attack. I have enough speed to outspeed Starmie obviously, and Energy Ball Oko Starmie with Expert Belt. Moonblast doesn't Oko Zygarde because Zygarde is fucking bulky, but after a little bit of damage it does kill. Hurricane 2 shots Shaman with ease, and well, not with ease, if he's specially defensive it might even not, but in about ground 2 shots to Lego and does a halfway decent amount to KEK, but KEK doesn't have recovery anyway, and he'll get whittled eventually. My Latios weakness policy mainly for what's his face, for KEK's Fall Play or Play Rough. Fall Play Rough. So Dragon Pulse, Defog, Roost, Hidden Power, Fire. Enough coverage for his team. I'm not going to run Earthquake because he is going to run Magnetize because of I have a Landorus. And last but definitely not least, my Electivire with natural gift grass with the lychee berry, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch and Earthquake. Max speed because I want to speed tie with the Zygarde. So let's get into the game, shall we? Boy, it is time. He brought the Shaman, Klefki, Zygarde, Swampert, Starmie, and he actually brought the Kecleon, which I did not prepare for. I underestimated Kecleon, I fucked on. I mean, I faced it once before and I know it can hit hard, but I kinda just completely overlooked the shit out of it. And I just didn't care about it at all. So I don't, bad on me I suppose. Didn't bring Mega Pinsir, which is quite interesting. So, you already know my team. So I'm just going to play this match out. Latios lets my lead. He leads with Kecleon, so that's fucking perfect. I Dragon Pulse and he Ice Punches me and it almost one-shots me. And I still don't get how the fuck it does so much damage, because I forgot to mention it in the video, but I hoped he would go for Sucker Punch first, so my weakness policy would activate first and I could get a really big hit off instead of him going for fucking Ice Punch. So that didn't work out. And my Calcs just wouldn't fucking... My Calcs never... Even if his choice banned Adamant, my Calc set 69.5% was fucking impossible. So I don't know why my Calc said that. I had Protean on it. I made it an Ice type, but it still didn't do 96%. So I don't know how the fuck that happened. But it did. So I suppose that's a thing. Anyway, he freezes me and now he Sucker Punches me. If he didn't freeze me, I maybe would have like roosted or something, but it wouldn't really have mattered, I guess. So that was a nice start to this match. Anyway, I natural gift grass him because I see that he is in fact leftovers and not a yellow berry. So I also in fact went for Ice Punch on the Kecleon, because if I went for Thunder Punch, his Swampert would not have been in range of my natural gift grass. So I went for Ice Punch in case he wanted to switch into Shaman. He wouldn't risk his Zygarde or his Swampert. So that worked out perfectly. He didn't expect natural gift, so that's cool. He goes into his Klefki and he reveals that he is in fact the Reflect. So that's definitely fucking annoying because dual screens are a pain in my ass. But I just want some damage on this guy and he crits me with the foul play, which is very annoying. Anyway, he magnetizes now, so I go for the Thunder Punch as he goes for light screen, and now I switch out into my Scrafty as he also switches out into his Shaman. But I won't have any of that and I go into my Registeel as he Seed Flash and doesn't do shit. Doesn't get the Spread drop, which is very nice. I Toxic as he switches into Kecleon. I did know, I figured he was Assault Vest at this point. I still don't get how he did so much damage on the Latios, but that doesn't really matter. Anyway, he goes to Drain Punch, which is definitely annoying, but I want to get rid of his Assault Vest because I'm setting up for my Whimsicott sweep. So, because Klefki is already low and Shaman can't really do much to me. So, I go for the Ice Punch now because I knocked off his light play, so his Reflect will only last 4 turns. Anyway, I go for Ice Punch repeatedly because I don't want to kill him. If I freeze him, then okay, that's fine, because at this point why not? But I don't want to kill the Klefki and let him set up with his Zygarde all over my face behind the Reflect. Anyway, he goes into Shaman as I knock off his Cobra Berry, which is nice because now my Hurricane isn't weakened. Anyway, I sack my Electivire and I go into Registeel as he Earth Powers me. And I Iron Head. And now I Iron Head again because I predict him to predict me to Toxic, but I Iron Head again, so his Klefki dies. Which is nice because all the screens are gone. And now he goes to Hot Gay Lizard KEK. And Hot Gay Lizard KEK is definitely KEK and fucking annoying, so that's great. I protect and now I Iron Head because he is not very physically bulky, so Iron Head actually does a good amount. And now I should have probably Toxic because the protect was extremely obvious. But I still went for it, and he 1000 arrow crits me, which doesn't matter because he reveals the live orb. So that's KEK, KEK, KEK. Anyway, I go into Scrafty as he goes into his Keklin, but I kill the Keklin because Keklin is a slow boy. He goes to his Shaman, and I just need some bit of damage, and now my Whimsicott sweep is set in motion. I could have preserved differential even and went to Whimsicott right now, but I didn't because I hit him power poison, I guess. I don't know his last move, which was in fact, well, he was going to run in the power ice, which he also had, so there was no way he was going to run in the power poison, but well, I won anyway. So offensive Whimsicott picking up the last 3 kills of the game. What a fucking lord. Tyranitar didn't get Ogoed because he did not hit the field at all. So I defeated the Ethan and his 5-0 streak. Well, he didn't win 5 games, but he won 2 games 5-0. So that's great. I'm still in the middle of the pack in the rankings because I'm 2-0, 2-1 I mean. And a lot of teams are 2-1 and my differential is shit, like always. So that's kinda sad. Anyway, I face Johnny Boy next week, my warrior in arms of the GPC the Summer Showdown tournament, and my mock partner for this week. So yeah, that should be something to look forward to. Also, I made a transaction. I dropped my Drifblim for my Scyther, and I'm going to drop even more stuff, possibly. I'm still not sure, because I wanted to drop Scrafty, but after this game I kind of became emotionally attached to it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.